Shall we play a game?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I found a little gem for y'all on Tubi. It's free, but if you don't want to watch ads, just pay like $9 a month, I think. And you can watch it ads free. It's called Wargames. Oh yes, Wargames. Released back in 1983. Long time ago. Long time ago. And for all you young men and women born from like the late 80s, from the late 90s to 2000, David Lightman, who is a hacker, played by Matthew Broderick, gets a hold of this computer software which he thinks is games, but there's one on there called Thermonuclear War. He wants to play it, but he needs an access code. So he figures out the access code, which is Joshua. I'll get back to that in a minute. Remember the name Joshua. So he starts playing the game, and he adds a voice to Joshua. It's an old-time voice synthesizer or whatever, and Joshua says a couple times, how about a nice game of chess or poker? He's like, no, let's just play Thermonuclear War. So they start playing. Unbeknownst to David that it's a military software to simulate nuclear strike. He doesn't know what's going on. FBI, NORAD, the general, they're all freaking out. They could see it in the war room that they think it's an actual strike, nuclear strike. Or the Russians just start being deployed, all these nuclear submarines coming towards Seattle and all along the East Coast, and they're freaking out. So they track down David. They arrest him. David escapes. He winds up meeting up with Mr. David Falcon, who is the creator of the software. Now, the password Joshua is named after his deceased son. See? Put two and two together. So, they escape. Well, they didn't escape. Finds him on an island. Because he's like living a hermit. He doesn't want to have nothing to do with the military. David convinced Mr. Falcon that what's going on. And Mr. Falcon's like all excited. He's like, yeah, my AI is working. So, they head over to NORAD. They start talking in general. He's like, look, let this game play out. I guarantee you it's not a nuclear strike. It's a computer simulation. Because in the beginning of the movie, they had these two guys that are going to activate the missile strike, or a simulation of a missile strike. But they didn't know. It was a test, basically. It was a test to see if they could pull it off. And one of them kind of does it, and the other one doesn't do it. And all of a sudden, you see all these nuclear missiles going off, back and forth, and they got all these places up, like a command center in Florida, another one in California, another one in Arkansas. I'm just hypothetically speaking because I don't remember that part of the movie, kind of, sort of. And they're on there, and also it's dead silence. Next thing you know, yeah, this is Florida. We're here. Joshua grabs a hold of the nuke codes. The real nuke codes. And they got like 20 minutes to convince Joshua to stop. They play him in a game of tic-tac-toe. They were like, well, how do you play tic-tac-toe with a computer, or how you make it play to itself? Dr. Falco says, where it says player, put 0.
Is there any way to make it play itself?
Yes, number of players 0.
Joshua's playing himself. And he keeps going. All of a sudden, everything blacks out.
Greetings, Professor Falcon.
Hello, Joshua.
Strange game. The only winning move is not to play. How about a nice game of chess?
That's the whole premise of the movie. So I'm telling you right now, boys and girls, you need to go watch this movie. You really do need to go watch this movie. You youngsters today, you young adults, and the older adults, watch the movie again. It's on Tubi right now. It's free. So go ahead and go watch it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.